Hey, welcome to Gamervation. We talk about game motivation and we do a little bit of talking up here. I ain't gonna lie, there's been something on my mind that happened when I was playing World of Warcraft. You know, well, the biggest RPG ever had literally people like locked in a basements, like playing this game. Like, it's actually kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Y'all know the commercial. You know exactly what commercial I'm talking about. They don't have play behind me or something like that. And the problem was when that ad always came on, I was too young. I didn't really have computer access like growing up. Not good computer access, because I would say for sure, I remember I was playing RuneScape and like Fusion Fall growing up, and the computer that we had growing up just literally would not, it just could not sustain it. So that happened. So I never really got into it, and it just become kind of a pipe dream. The World of Warcraft became that thing that in the back of my mind was like the ultimate RPG. But now I have adult money. So what do you do with adult money? You buy things. So I, may or may not have bought both. So I actually started playing hardcore classic WoW and kind of ran through that for a little bit. So I really thought like the extra tension was really going to get me right, just in general. Yeah, just through my research, I was like, all right, cool. It's a slower version, kind of get to chill out, hang out, and it's more of like the traditional, like what World of Warcraft like truly was in the beginning. And also every diehard fan, it was like, yes, everybody was like, wow, classic is the best. You should never play retail unless you just want to press a million buttons instead of 30. And I feel like that simplicity really drew me to that classic. But then I got bored and went to retail. All right, whatever. Y'all can boo all y'all want, but I went over to retail just because I want to try some different things, because it's no secret my most viewed video on my channel is the World of Warcraft free trial video. That's like over 1,000 views, and I don't think I have another video that has over like 200, to be completely honest with you. So that was also what I was more familiar with. I ended up playing the wrong DLCs anyway. I think I played through like Battle of Azeroth for the first 20 levels or something like that, when I should have been playing the Moves expansion, which was literally Dragonflight, which I'm actually playing now in retail. So that should be fun. So I tried that for a while in retail, and I spent with probably like 2 hours between retail and classic, just going through my characters and picking what I want to choose. And World of Warcraft ain't got that much customization that I should be taking that long. And it really was because I was doing so much research. It was like, do I want to play retail or classic? What's the most metal build? What's the best build to start with? How should you play the game? How do you interact with people? What should you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I feel like we've all been there before. Like we've all wanted to know every little thing about the game, all the nooks and crannies before you even get there, especially with something like WoW, because WoW it's just so much information on this game, especially WoW Classic, that like the game has literally been solved for like however many years, because people have already played through the expansions like a million times. But that doesn't change the fact that you can experience it for the first time yourself still by just going in blind. Since it was kind of like, and after I kind of went through all that, finding with the meta, do I want to play the meta build, what class I want to do, when I finally got into the game, I wasn't really having fun. And then I thought for a minute, that was low-key my fault. And I feel like this can resonate with a lot of people. So really, tell me if you heard this story before. All right, I'm pretty sure almost every gamer has been here before. You've watched every single gameplay video. You know what the meta is. You know what the strongest dagger weapon is. You know what the special text is to create things in the game. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Basically knowing all the ins and outs and not really discovering anything for yourself. And I think that's what I realized. I kind of took the magic out of actually discovering things and discovering the story and actually going through gameplay and just having fun just in general, because I will say meta usually is not fun in what I think, because you have to play a very specific way. There's no freedom. There's no way to have a whole lot of fun unless you're using like a super overpowered build. And then a lot of times when you get the meta, it's a lot of that min-maxing kind of situation. So actually, this video isn't specifically about WoW. This is actually about just gaming in general. And I really want to cap this video off with, I did want to talk about one of my friends. I'm going to use the name K because for like privacy reasons. but I have a friend named Kay. In my friend group, I will say I'm usually above average in almost every game that I play. And Kay is kind of the same way, but we really have two different approaches and play styles in general. Oftentimes, he's just having fun and doing the game, and he's kind of like, I'll say something about a character or even a character he's using. He'll be like, well, that's new information to me. I literally didn't even know that character would do that. And I would find myself like, we being transparent here, getting a little irritated because I'm just like, what do you mean you didn't know that? You didn't do research on the game you're playing. And then I kind of caught myself like, when I really thought about it, he's just here just having fun. Like, it's not that serious right now because we literally just started playing the game. So you can learn the tips and tricks and the ins and outs of everything later. But right now, let's just have fun. And I've also learned that he's really just sticks with games much longer than I am just in general because he's actively learning things. Like, he's allowed to be surprised. He's allowed to know new mechanics. No matter how old the game is, he just kind of hops in and has a good time. I will say, of course, you do like a review. Always review the game to know it works and it's even like your cup of tea. But I do want to kind of challenge people to do a little bit more of just going in a little bit blind, just enjoying the game, see what the mechanics is really supposed to teach you. Hopefully the developers do their due diligence to make sure that this information is put out there. But just have a little more fun, be immersed in the world, see what's actually going on. Instead of just brute forcing your way through the world. So hopefully this resonates with some other people, just to have some more fun while gaming. Because I did the same thing when I was playing Elden Ring. Like, I had literally looked up every tip and trick, looked up everything. I basically know the whole story. So why would I want to continue? So that's just a little food for thought. World of Warcraft will still be continuing to be played on my channel. So hopefully I do get it. So drop comments down below, subscribe. How you feel about my new setup? I know I ain't really got no videos, but this setup is tough. So look out some more videos from me, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Peace.